Throwing ass on the gram, getting laughs at the stand. Only she can, only Feehans. It's only Feehans.
Welcome back to another episode of OnlyFeehans. We're going to have to start today's episode with an inquisition. I forgot to put them in. I have two pairs of Louis Vuitton earrings. One pair is totally intact. They're like little gold and little LV in the front. And then another pair I have been looking for. And I'm like, where did I put those? I know I wouldn't have put them somewhere, silly where Mabel could get them. But then this morning I woke up and I found on the rug, which is the last time we're going to be seeing the rug, if you can even see it. Say goodbye to the rug, because Mabel pissed all over it. Look what I found, Pat. That's like the top to one of the earrings, like the front, which means Mabel has, roughly, $300 in her stomach right now if she ate the other one. So what do you guys think I should do? Sound off in the comments. Euthanize Mabel to get my $300 earring back? Or I don't know if there's another option. I don't know, Pat, what do you think?
Her attitude and vibe right now is giving LV.
Guilt. It's giving guilt is what it's giving. It's giving, I ate one of Mama's luxury items. I'm a fucking bitch. That's what I feel. That's what I'm getting.
Oh, she's passing out. Oh.
She's falling asleep. Mabel, you know it hurts Mama's feelings when you fall asleep during her podcast. You know it hurts my feelings, all right? Just try to pretend like I'm interesting. No. You're a fucking bitch. I do everything for you. And you took a big poop the last time. You took a big poop the last time we went out. You want to start with me? We can start. I don't know if anybody else has issues with their dogs the way that I do. Am I a full-on psychopath? Mabel and I go to park every morning. What a beautiful view I have. I'm so sorry. It's just a really stunning day. The sun is shining. The water is blue. We met two new dogs, one named Stan and one named John the Lurcher. Have I told you about the Lurcher? I thought it was an Irish wolfhound, and then the lady was like, no, he's a Lurcher. And I was like, what is this lady talking about? Like, is she just describing her dog? Like, he's not an Irish wolfhound. No, he's more of a lurcher. He just lurches. But this dog breed is a cross between, like, a greyhound, I think, and something else. I don't know, but they are associated with, bleep out what part? What? Why are you writing that?
For myself, not for you.
Bleep out park, what, the name of the park? Why? Because people will come find me? Pat, stop distracting me with your high-tech fancy pen writing on the screen.
That wasn't for you.
Yeah, but I can see it. You know I have ADD, HD, LMNOP.
Well,
Back to John the Lurcher.
I'm just trying to keep you safe so John the Lurcher can also be safe.
John the Lurcher.
I want him to survive so we can have more stories about him.
The type of dog he is, he's associated with poaching, like in Africa and stuff. Yeah, but he couldn't even catch a tennis ball, so I don't know. I think he's sort of far down in the breed. He's moved past the good genetics. Now we're on kind of the dopey dogs. Oh, I suppose I was a lurcher in my past life, but now I'm more of a trollop. All right, John the Lurcher, and then Stan is the herder, and he and Mabel race really well together for balls, and then Mabel usually wins. Mabel rarely loses. What she typically does is she bullies dogs off their own balls. So I usually let her have a couple throws of that bullying, and then I leave so that the other dog gets to have fun. What, Pat? What? Well, I also, we were supposed to have a guest this week, but he had to do something else, and then I felt like I was catching a cold. You know when you feel that spot in between your ears, your nose, and your throat, and your
nose and throat.
Yeah, your ear, nose, and throat.
Your ENT.
Your ENT. So my entrails were bothering me. So I went and got an IV drip. Come on, lean on me. Come here. Come on. What? Come on. Psycho. Mabel got groomed on Monday. What a fun day Monday was. We did Legion of Skanks and we had Frantic. It was super fun. Check out that episode of me on Legion of Skanks. That was pretty funny, especially towards the middle.
And Kerryn's Spit Roast is coming out soon.
Check out my
Everybody
Spit
check
Roast
that out.
too. That was a fun night. I was reluctant to watch that. I mean, to do it, to participate in it, because I didn't want to do all the work. But it turned out to be fun. What are you thinking?
What did you have for Britney? Do you remember?
Yeah, we had to roast Britney Spears. I don't remember all of them, but I said the only thing emptier than Britney Spears' head is Scott Chaplin's calendar. And then I said something like, people say that this Britney Spears, that she's like a simulation, but my thing is like, why would they simulate lopsided tits? Those were a couple of them, but I think my McDonald's round was really the best. But
She has weird boobs.
they're fake and like aging, so I think that that's probably all that's going on there. I got a Joanna Vargas facial today. I follow her on Instagram. The facial was very expensive and only lasted an hour. And I don't know. We'll see. If I get a boyfriend after this episode comes out, it was worth it. If not, I'll be writing a strongly worded email about my dissatisfaction with the facial.
What are you going to write?
Dear Joanna, you fucking bitch.
I did get a boyfriend.
You said that this facial would make me look younger and sculpted, and I thought that that would surely get me a fucking boyfriend. I would like 20% off my next facial, or else. You know what else I did? 20 minutes in their LED light bed, which is not a tanning bed, it's LED lights, and that was quite lovely. I've been fighting off some like pretty severe fatigue lately because of this cold that I didn't catch because I refused to. I saw my IV nurse. I have such a crush on my IV nurse. He penetrates me. Lame. I know. All right. I'll reword it. He gives me nutrients intravenously. Mabel, you don't even like brainstorm with me though, you know? It's like there's no back and forth. I just like, I keep throwing out things and you're like, yuck, awful. Anyway, he's super cute and his name's Peter and he has tattoos and he's a nurse and like we chat. And sometimes I think I make him nervous and sometimes he does make me nervous. But like he's also like never seen me like wear makeup or look cute. Whenever I go get an IV drip, I always like have like this like low-key homeless vibe. Why'd you push the button then?
You're real ADD this week. Just like, hey Pat, why are you touching that? Why are you pushing this button?
I hired a male friend of mine to clean my apartment, and I think I caught his ADD OCD.
Jeez.
His ADD OCD is so severe. I paid him a nice sum of money, and I just said, clean my apartment, put down a new rug, and hang some shit up. He came here and spent 2 to 3 hours cleaning one of my pans.
It was probably 2 to 3 hours worth of cleaning.
How about like not really, and like the pan's already dirty again. Like I have a dishwasher, and like I actually like now like he did do a really good job on the pan. And now it's pretty easy to clean. But like my thing is like I'll just buy a new pan. That time just could have been spent in another way. It doesn't matter. You know what? I signed a paper today that it's going to hopefully get some judge on the ballot near here. So that was my political activism for the week. I only did it because the lady asked me like 4 times. And I was like, this is the only way to get her to stop asking me. And then she asked me again today. And I looked at her and I was like, lady, don't you remember? I did it. I signed it.
Boots on the ground.
You know me. Happy International Women's Month.
Who's your favorite woman besides your mother?
She is my fave. Maureen Ellen Powers is a fucking badass bitch. That's my mom. And I do feel for women who don't have good relationships with their mothers because it's such an important relationship. And you are really lucky, I think, if you have a mom and a mom that you're close with that you can talk to, that like feels like a friend, especially as you get older too. I definitely cherish my relationship with my mom, and I've always felt very lucky. And I put my mother through hell, especially when I was in my 20s, when I would lose my phone every other day. She didn't know if I was dead or alive all the time because I was a raging alcoholic. I would like break up. Guys would like kick me out of their apartment, and my mom would like get me like a hotel room in like Long Island City, and I would just go get wasted there with my friends. Real sicko.
It's pretty nice.
Anyway, other women are great too. Why? What kind of women do you like, Pat? What is your International Women's Day story? You better fucking have one.
I like Madonna.
Nobody likes Madonna right now. She looks like a freak.
I like Beyonce. I like...
You're giving me AI generated answers right now. Can we like dig a little deeper?
Whitney Houston.
Yeah, what a role model she was.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, one of the most talented singers to ever grace.
Adele. I like Adele.
Yeah, the GM from The Stand. Shout out.
No, the singer.
Oh, so you don't like Adele from The Stand?
That's not what I said. You put those words in my mouth.
Put words in my mouth.
How'd you know that?
I'm gonna put a bag of sand in your mouth.
Who told you that?
I think it's stupid that women are supposed to have a month. When's International Men's Month?
Every month.
It's just every other month?
Yeah.
But that's not true or fair, because it's like, it's not. It's Black History Month, and then it's fucking Donut Month, and then it's Farmers Month, and then
it's National Pizza Day.
It's Pizza Month, and then it's One-Armed Swimmers Month, and then it's, Synchronized Swimmers Month, and that's almost the whole summer. And then there's Jet Ski Month, and then there's Wayne Gretzky Month.
And then Wayne Brady.
And then there's Wayne Brady Month. It's like there's never just a regular International Men's Month. It's not right. Poor men. I mean, listen, men are like the most irritating like species / gender on the world. I'm exhausted. I need an NAD drip. I just decided I'm getting one tomorrow. I gotta get back on the ball. Men, a lot of them are just like beta little whiny cucks. Like I had Mabel at the deli like 30 minutes ago, and she like wants to like say hi and like sniff everybody, and this like grown man was like, ooh, 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 ooh. And I was like, you fucking, it's a dog, like get a, like, it's such a clearly friendly dog. Like, is this your first day on the planet? And Mabel, I don't let her invade people's spaces. She never jumps. She gets hit.
Yeah, I've been coming across a lot of male beta cucks lately.
Have you?
Yeah. As an alpha male, I recognize them easily, and it's just become prevalent in today's society.
I just pictured you like a gorilla, like, beta, like squishing them like ants. This isn't your apartment. Stop looking at me like I'm bothering you. Why can't they just be charming? Like if you're a man and you're of petite stature, like you can still build muscle, make money, and have like a charming personality and get tons of pussy. I guarantee you.
I think it's the food we eat.
It's the food you eat. It's the way you spend your time. It's like if you kind of like live life avoiding social interactions and sort of placing value on, I don't know, high scores on Call of Duty and... What? Who texted you?
No one texted me.
Were you about to take a picture of Mabel?
No one in particular texted me. Who you're going to ask about?
I'm obsessed with Pat's new romance because it's with one of my friends.
It's not a romance. It's not true.
All right, fine, ruin it then.
You want it to be a romance, so I can get out of your life.
Yeah. I am ready for you to like give somebody the reins.
Stop.
And be like, this is what I do. Here, you can do it. Karen's going to pay you a little less than she paid me because she's a cunt. And then you go ahead and take her to the next level. We really stalled out on YouTube. Like, we were really like climbing and climbing.
No, we're still going.
No, not really.
Yeah.
I just feel like we've slowed down.
Not true.
There's been a
And if you-
reset.
And if you're listening out there and you just heard what Kerryn said and you're like, whoa, that's not cool, why don't you go ahead and hit the subscribe button? Because half of you are listening right now who aren't subscribed. And I think that's part of the problem. We were at 91,000.6 subscribers. 91.6 thousand subscribers.
Part of the problem. Speaking part of the problem, Dave Smith, great comedian.
Shout out Dave Smith.
Shout out Dave
Shout out
Smith.
Tucker Carlson.
Shout out Tucker Carlson. Shout out Louis J. Gomez on Tucker Carlson. Did I watch it?
I watched
No.
the entire thing.
Did you?
It was really
Can you say
entertaining.
something? Well, why don't you clip something out and show me, and then I'll
Yeah,
react to it,
I
and
don't
then it'll
want-
be part
I
of this
work for you,
episode.
though.
I know, but
Oh, I
don't
guess.
forget,
True,
everybody
true,
is in
yes.
my sphere, in my
Yes.
zeitgeist. This is Kerryn's world. People are coming in and out.
Then I also watched
People
the
are getting
documentary.
blocked too because they're being fucking assholes.
Uh-oh. Who?
Did you even hear?
Fans?
That's what I thought they were.
Oh.
I thought they were fans and friends and like a couple guys, like comics that like I've like I don't know helped
You
out a
blocked
lot.
comics this week?
Yeah, two. And the thing about me is like I don't know how to unblock.
You don't.
No,
Unless someone asks.
somebody would have to send me a link to
Oh,
a
you
YouTube.
literally don't know how to unblock. Like the technology. Understood.
I would have to watch a YouTube tutorial about how to unblock you in order to unblock you. So keep that in mind when you think you're fucking trolling me. I'm sorry, but like I'm busy. I'm doing stuff. Like I'm at the gym. I'm doing the pods. I'm doing the shows.
You're
Kind of a
with Pat.
bitch. I'm with Pat. You know, I'm like hanging out. Is that what you just said? I'm with Pat. Like I guess. Like I don't know. I'm with whoever's at the stand. Mostly is like who I'm with, and like. I don't have time for your goofball energy, man. I really don't. Like, I'm just trying to have like smooth sailing, to be honest. Like, I understand I have an attitude problem. That clip
I
that
understand that too.
yeah. Well, the last clip, I know. The last clip that we posted was somebody goes, but whatever. The clip is somebody in the
What
audience.
part of New York are you from?
And I'm like, no. Are you crazy? Like, no. You can't ask me
No.
questions. This isn't a Q&A. And then somebody in the comments go, yeah, but what if she asked them and they said that? And I was like, what? Like, you don't... It's my show. What? There's just like sometimes the level of troll like makes your like blood boil and your head hurt in a way that like you're like I have to sit down. I have to sit down.
That makes no sense. That's really great.
But then sometimes I think about some of the greatest trolls of our time. Like Ari Shaffir is like a really good troll.
Prankster.
I just think if you're gonna do it, it has to be really funny. And I would advise like trying like not to piss the person off
We should do prank phone calls.
right now.
Sure.
Who do you want to call?
Let's call someone and tell them you're pregnant.
No.
Why? That'd be really good. You could be like, I don't know if I want to keep. we could see who's really like pro-choice.
No, there's nobody that they could even be. Like there's no one. There's
No one
not
would
a
believe you?
single. No, there's no
What if
no
you tell Lewis?
scientific way. No, there's no scientific way.
You could do it.
No.
Okay. We'll put that on the back burner for Patreon. Subscribe to the Patreon if you haven't. There's a few videos on there.
Not enough.
Not enough. We gotta keep doing more.
I'm doing the videos. The videos are out there. It's just the stand doesn't email them to Pat.
Shout
Pat
out to the
doesn't
stand.
follow up. I don't follow up. Mabel just ripped one.
Shout out Mabel.
Mabel, it's also Mabel's like dinner time. Can you feed her?
No, we're doing a podcast, Kerryn. We have like 15 minutes left.
But Pat, like what's But my thing is like what's so hard about just like getting the food?
It's not hard at all. We just gotta focus on one thing at a time.
Because she's not the truth
She's
is
okay. She's like sleeping.
she knows all her friends are at the park right now.
Yeah, she's chilling.
Mabel, do you know all your friends are at the park right now and you're not? Shout out to Ginsburg. We watched Ginsburg the other day. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Mabel is a bitch to Ginsburg when she comes in, but Ginsburg kind of finds her own spot, and then everybody settles down, and we had a nice little nap, didn't we? Well, not me, not Mom. Too busy cleaning just to get it messy again.
You're one of the most intense cleaners I know.
What do you mean?
You're like really good at cleaning.
When I do it.
When you do it, yeah.
Yeah. But I know somebody's coming to clean tonight, so I'm not. Well, and I should have a new rug when I come home tonight. God's willing. Let's all.
Inshallah.
What?
Inshallah.
What does that mean?
In Arabic, God willing.
Inshallah?
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Like enchilada, but gay?
Like him,
Inshallah.
like hammam.
What?
Like hammam.
No, that's hammam. Or haram. Haram is bad.
That means forbidden.
Haram. Forbidden. Me and Mabel, we go on this haram oval over there.
Not supposed to walk in the oval. No dogs allowed.
And I'm always like, guys, this is fucking haram as fuck. And they're like, Kerryn, it doesn't say haram, but it says no dogs allowed, and the yellow jackets come and yell at us.
The yellow jackets.
Oh, I got a pedicure. I forgot.
The yellow coats.
Guys, check it out.
Guys, check it out.
Oh, a couple crackies too. I got.
And if you're listening on audio right now, you want to head over to the YouTube and subscribe. We have Kerryn's feet on the screen. Kerryn's bare feet.
Can you try not to sound like you're auctioning off livestock?
We are auctioning off your feet.
We've got 2 pairs of feet, 2 pairs of feet, 2 pairs. She's got all 10 toes, all 10 toes. I did get a pedicure. I did fall asleep. I did get a massage. I did fall asleep. I do be just falling asleep all over Battery Park City at different salons. Dry bar, I'm falling asleep. I think I just like this week, couple things. I think there was like a cold in the air that again, I fought off. It tried to get me, but I wouldn't let it. And I think Monday really fucked me because I just got like 4 hours of sleep. And then I hit Tuesday, boots on the ground, like no nap. I think I did like no nap Tuesday.
You're so busy.
I could be busier.
May I have your phone?
Oh, for the questions? They're not even good.
Okay.
Do you see my phone?
No.
You just went like this. You just tried to reach out to me. I think there was like 2 good questions. They were mostly just lust filled, which I don't mind. Mabel's so stunning. Will you guys send me pictures of your dogs on Instagram? If you're a hot guy, send me a picture of you and your dog. Pat, any luck? No. Don't make me look for my own phone. What about in the bathroom? I gotta walk, Mabel. Do this other podcast, then I have a spot. This matcha is not hitting. I'm gonna be honest. Kerryn, don't you hear it, Pat? Yeah, I don't really see you as a person yet. Look at Mabel. What a good girl. Mabel, wait, Pat, give me my phone.
I'm saved in your phone as Pat Producer.
So what? What do you want to be?
You know how many hearts I have next to your name?
Haram. Haram. Who called me? Okay, ready? Wait, I took a picture. None of them were, like, almost none of them were good. Something you liked ironically, you now like unironically. Rich Voss. Make sure you're barefoot, goddess. Thanks for the reminder. Can I ask you something in private?
I wonder what that is.
Wait, why can't I? Hold on.
Probably lick your butthole. Yeah.
Mabel, do you have to shit? Is that your problem? You have to go out?
I
You
said
want to go out and
butthole.
play with your ball? When will you have a stand-up special come out? Soon, because we're talking about it all the time. All the time.
Yeah. Really soon.
Really soon. How good does your ass smell? Pretty fucking good.
What does it smell like? How often do you wash it and clean it?
I mean, pretty much every day. It's funny, today I didn't, but I did get a facial. but I didn't work out today. But usually after I work out, I get in the hot tub, and so I soak for a while, and then I get in the steam room. So like, and I bring like a washcloth in with the steam room with me. So I'm like taking off like a layer of skin like every time I'm going to the gym. Then I go in the sauna, and then I go in the shower, and I like suds myself up with like the steam sweat water, and then I make this shower water super cold, and I do like a cold fucking wash, and I wash in between my butt crack really well because I have a big fat butt. If you ever see my tan lines, they like fold over because of the weight of the butt.
And I also have a big fat butt.
Yeah, talk on it, Pat. And yours is probably hairy as fuck.
No.
You probably have McDonald's toys in there.
No, it's nice.
Okay. What? What?
She's like, that was inappropriate.
Yeah, she was like, that laugh, that reaction, you know it.
Not
you
cool.
know it. Mabel.
Yes.
Mabel. What? Talk on it. Say something. Tell him. Go get him. Get Pat. Go get him.
We're going to teach her to speak.
She would come and give you paw and sit. Maybe not. Listen, guys. Oh, we're only 26 minutes in. I'm like, I thought we were done. I was like,
You
wow.
asked 2 questions.
Yeah, they're not good.
Guys, come back with better questions next time.
I love you. Wait, this one I already did.
Thank you.
I'm not a doctor, but I will take a look. That's not a question. How has comedy changed over the last 10 years? When I was like first like doing like open mics, my sort of like markers for success would be like if I saw a comic get a half hour on Comedy Central or an hour, it just like meant something. And then like all these other platforms came into the playing field or whatever, and it just feels like everything kind of got diluted. There's so much more. But there's also just like so much independent opportunity for comedians if you can find a fan base and just stay consistent. But there's certainly like a way to be like successful at comedy and not necessarily be like mainstream or an industry darling, as they say. What? Am I out of frame? I want some of my matcha. Nobody's watching anymore. We lost everyone. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Mabel. Are you guys going to come to my Ohio shows? If you guys won't come to my Ohio shows, I'm going to fucking kill myself.
Check that out on Patreon.
Me killing myself? You're a sick fuck. Can you read me something that's in the news?
Yeah.
Pat, why don't you come with like a topic? What do I pay you to do?
Run tech, like the
Do you think
whole soundboard and stuff.
did you hear about Tiger Woods' ex-girlfriend suing him because he tricked her into thinking she was going on vacation and kicked her out of the house?
Yeah, so like the NDA she signed, she wants him to nullify it. She doesn't want it anymore. She thinks that she can just like get rid of it. Really smart.
Wait, what? She wants them to nullify the NDA she signed.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
Nah.
You signed an NDA.
You signed an NDA, bro.
You signed an NDA to be a part of whatever it was. What was like? She wasn't married to him, was she?
Nah, just a girlfriend.
And he has these bitches, these girlfriends signing NDAs.
Duh.
But it looks like he had to trick her to get her out of the house.
Boys signed NDAs.
No,
if you were smart.
No, these kids don't try to move in here. They see the schedule.
Well, can I nullify the one I signed?
He didn't sign one, Mabes.
Julia Fox's brother, Christopher Fox, arrested in ghost gun raid at Upper East Side apartment. Did you ever live in the Upper East Side?
Yeah, I lived on 89th Street, and we used to get fucking wasted.
Did you? Did the police ever raid your apartment?
No, but I feel like they walked us home a few nights. But I also feel like I used to like get drunk with cops too. I would get drunk with cops at a different bar, but
So he was arrested. He was found with gun parts and narcotics, pills.
I don't know. That doesn't really. Who cares?
Who cares? Uncut Gems. Julia Fox.
Yeah. What are her recent creative endeavors include?
Face paint,
Nice.
makeup.
Oh, she's like Flutzy. Shout out to Flutzy.
Shout out Flutzy if you haven't watched that episode. Go watch that with Louisa.
You will watch that. You will enjoy it, and you will tweet about it. Okay, Pat. AI Pat. That's your new
I make an
name.
appearance to that episode. So do my sweat stains. I don't have anything else. They're building more skyscrapers in the city. How do you feel about that?
Like when?
Like-
They take
like
like 10
now.
years to build.
No, now they take like 2 years. So in 2 years, you're gonna see a bigger skyline than you do right now.
I like the sun, so it's like hard when you feel like the sky's being like our little world's being like taken over by like these big shadow creating monstrosities. I do like a vitamin D, but if you can like find ways to incorporate the sun.
Yeah, vitamin D is great. We should do a podcast outside.
Yeah. Mabel would love that. I feel
We
like
can bring
all her
Mabel.
friends are at the park and she's like giving me the evil eye.
Would we be able to do a podcast in the dog park?
Yeah, I mean we just
Would you
have to
be embarrassed in front of all your friends?
we'd have to break up a couple fights, but we could do it. We'd have to wear some pads, hope there's no French bulldogs, maybe no Goldens. Mabel's been like angry at golden retrievers lately. Haven't you?
I would too if I were her. Because golden retrievers, they're just like the Aryan, like they feel like they're so perfect.
I'm going to Florida next weekend. Did I tell you that?
No.
My parents are going to see Tim Dillon on Saturday.
Wow. They missed out 2 weekends. They could have seen
They
Jared.
could have seen J-Rod crush it.
That's cool.
I'm gonna go. Stay with the fam for a couple days in Florida. Gonna be fun.
Palm Beach.
What a terrible podcast episode.
Where? No. This is actually good.
It was awful.
How dare.
I want one of those things that like you push a button and it punches you.
Yeah.
Can you buy me one?
What are you talking about?
You stick it to the wall and it's like a little punching hand. And you push the button and it goes, and then it goes back into the wall. It's spring loaded.
Oh, you want it like in the cartoons?
Yeah.
So you want me to get something?
I'll
from a
give you the
cartoon?
money. It's like just make
But,
it
like, what if
happen,
it's
Pat.
not-
I don't think you know
what
what the
if it's
word
not real life?
producer means. Like
What
produce
if it
the
doesn't
stuff
exist?
I ask for.
What if it doesn't exist?
Make it. Get
Make
the
it.
tools
Okay.
and make a
I could-
spring loaded punching thing that comes out and punches me in the face.
All right. I could do that for you.
Then I definitely won't need a boyfriend.
Yeah. You'll just have to keep me.
Pat, you're my employee.
Yeah.
And you're dating my best friend.
Well, this was a great episode.
Do you want to end with a Bible quote?
Yeah.
Did you have one in mind?
Yeah. What's the one that's in that rap song? As I walk through the
Valley of the Shadow of Death.
That's all I know.
I take a look at my life and I read.
You realize there's nothing left. Wait, that's
As I walk through the
Gangster's Paradise.
valley of the shadow of death.
Shout out
something,
Coolio.
something. It's like, I fear no man and blah, blah, blah. That's what it is. It's like, I fear no nothing.
Coolio.
But my favorite Bible quote is, God helps those who help themselves.
And how can we help ourselves, Karen?
Just do some sit-ups and do some push-ups, man.
That's it.
That's where you can start. And if you're already doing that, you know what I mean. Do you hear these
Oh my
farts?
God.
Do you hear these little tuba farts? That one was like little Louis Armstrong. You You're nasty.
Subscribe to the YouTube.
It's only Feehans.